Hello there, YouTube friends. It's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. I'm so glad you joined me today. I've been getting a lot of great hauls, and here is yet another one. I've been getting pretty lucky, I must say, and I did get, I think, one bit of gold that we'll talk about. Please let me know what your favorites are. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be right back. I got a few things this morning in a thrift store. I grabbed these thinking they might be gold. I don't know. Let's check it out with our magnet and just see what our magnet tells us. There you go. Okay. Those are a no. Worth taking a chance on for $1. This necklace is so very pretty. And we'll put some of these on our neck at the end. This is a slide necklace, so you can change the look of it, where you want it to be, how high up. Okay, now it's stuck. Of course it is, because the camera's on. No, it's okay. There it goes. Isn't that pretty? I don't think this is old. It does look like real silver. I don't know. I didn't see a mark. I didn't really look too carefully yet. But I think this is beautiful. It's truly beautiful. It's like a bolo, right? We'll take a look at that one on our neck. I bet you that one's going to look gorgeous. I got this cute little guy. Isn't he fun? So collectors through the years have nicknamed these jelly bellies, even though technically they are not. Jelly belly is a very specific thing that was introduced by Trifari that featured a clear lucite belly or body. But collectors do call these jelly bellies nonetheless. I think it's really cute. I like the orange belly. It's a fun piece. I bought this necklace to wear. I think it's cool. It looks like an ancient artifact. I don't think it's even very vintage, actually. But I like this. It's really a very cool necklace part. Not real, strictly costume, but we'll put this one on our neck. It's way cool, I think. I got this pretty thing because... well, because it is a pretty thing, but also because it's a Whiting and Davis. This is a newer one, for sure. But I was unclear if I had a Whiting and Davis pendant or not that may be in need of this. I think I might. So that's why I got this one. Not a lot of money, so why not, right? I wanted to show you this too. So I not only sell jewelry on eBay and sometimes on YouTube. Keep an eye open for my jewelry sales. I'm going to try doing them every other Sunday, but I sell other stuff too. And I bought this to sell, but I don't know. Now I'm kind of in love with it. Isn't that a beautiful vase? Wow. I bought this for $3 in a thrift store the other day. I don't know who this is. I mean, I know the painting is a Vermeer. That's called Girl with the Pearl Earring, I think, right? I've never heard of that company or anything. I do love this artwork, though, and I just think this would look gorgeous with flowers. Isn't that really nice? I think it's really nicely made. I love the shape of it. I love how it's like thinner here, you know? And this, yeah, I just think it's cool. I don't know if it sells for anything, and like I said, I might not be able to sell it now. I might have to keep her. This is such an interesting vase. My mom and I stood in line at a church sale, and you know, sometimes they do the thing where if you go the night before, you have to pay money to get in, but you'll get like a sneak peek. So we did that. We were maybe 8th in line, and when we ran in, I was certainly running to try to get to the jewelry. 2 people beat me to it, so they were standing there kind of grabbing a lot of stuff, but they didn't take this one. So, amateurs. Just kidding. Just kidding. Because this is a very nice Trifari clamper. Why can't I see the signature now? Oh, there it is. There you are. Let me see if we can just zoom it in a bit. Trifari with the trademark. So not an older one, but this is a knockout, I think. I love it. How much does this look like real gold? As always with Trifari. That's a stunner. Very excited about this one. I'll probably sell this at some point. I might wear it for a while. It's a good one. My mother came walking up to me and said, "What are these?" They were $1.50. I'm like, I don't know. I guess they're a cloak closer kind of thing. Does that make sense? You'd sew that on. And then I don't think this ring right here is original to it. Oops. But these are plenty old. And I think they're very, very cool. I just don't think, yeah, that's probably not original. But you do need it, or else what would you, use to hook these two together? So one thing I knew for sure as soon as I saw them, which many of you can probably tell too, is these are Bakelite. So let's do a quick test and prove it. Here's our Simichrome polish. This is what I use. I used to use 409, but I guess people still have luck with it. I believe that they changed their formula, so it no longer works for me. But maybe if you're in a different part of the country, it still works for you. Doesn't work for me. So I use my Simichrome polish. I get this on Amazon. We'll just put a little tiny bit on here. And you see it's a nice pink color. So we'll rub the back of one of these. We're going to put some nice pressure on it too. And if it's just plastic, the Q-tip will look pink. And if it's Bakelite, it will not look pink. It will look like a dark yellow. And it is yellow. It's not really showing so great. See that? So these are Bakelite. Not that there was a question about that, certainly. And afterwards, I will rinse this off just to get all of that off there. I don't know if it does damage or not, but maybe it's not a great idea to just keep that on there. I also want to mention it's a good idea when you check for Bakelite too, to just wipe your piece off first with a damp cloth. I didn't do that here, but sometimes things are covered with grime, or somebody was a cigarette smoker or something, which can skew your results. So, well, these are very cool. I don't know what you would call this, a cloak clip or a I'm not exactly sure, but these are really very, very lovely. We got this too. This is a pretty, very light little flower. It is marked W Germany. This is very, very light. Isn't it pretty though? I love that. These are not marcasites. They're like the fake. Do you know they cut the metal to make it look like that? Which is very cool because they do look like marcasites, but you can't lose them because it's just part of the design, the sort of stamped out design. My mom and I went to another sale, which was like a church sale, but it was the kind of thing where the church is raising money by selling tables to people. So there were tables set up in the parking lot kind of thing. And I got this because I thought it was cute, but look, there's a $2 bill in here. That's never a bad thing. Look at that. Jefferson. Oh, I didn't know Jefferson was on the $2 bill. He looks a little bit younger there, right? Anyway, some people might remember when these were around. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. Somebody gave me ones for good luck. And they wrote a nice little note on it for me. That's kind of cool. I mean, $2. What the heck? Let's get to the Boucher. Look at this. All of the jewelry that we got from this particular woman was $1. And I was sort of racing around from table to table at this sale. It was raining. It was freezing cold. Some people had tents. Some people did not. And every time I went to a table, somebody was standing there before me. But for when I got to this lady who was maybe 15, 20 years older than me, and she had a pickup truck and she had some stuff. I was like, hey, do you have any jewelry? She goes, yeah, I have a tote of it. And she brought it out and she said everything was $1. As the first person to look at it, I could not believe my eyes. Now, she said that she has buckets and buckets and buckets of more jewelry, particularly brooches that she is interested in selling. So I did leave her my phone number. Is she going to call me? Probably not. Like 99% of the time when I leave my number for somebody, I don't get that call. But maybe she was lovely. Are these all here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Well, how incredible are these? These are actually worth a little bit of money too, I'm happy to say. So Marcel Boucher worked for Cartier. He founded his own company in the late 1930s. Now I can tell that this item is 55 or later because of its mark. just because it has that copyright symbol before his name. That's how we know. That's so super, super nice. I think his company closed in the early 1970s. Very mid-century, very cool. It's in fantastic condition too. Look at it. It looks like it's got a little bit of, I don't know, something right there that I'll clean off. Excellent condition. Awesome find. This was the best thing I found that day, maybe with the exception of some earrings that I'll show you next. I saw these sitting in this baggie and I said, I don't know, maybe those are gold, but they look kind of orangey to me. I don't think so, but I'll grab them. They were $2 and I just took a chance. And I got into the car and I was like, they are marked 14 karat Milor, Italy. So those were kind of my two best things that I got that day at the church sale. But wait, there's more. Look at this cute old guy. This is fantastic. Very, very light. That is celluloid. It's not in bad condition either. Well, first of all, there's no chips or breaks or cracks, but the paint is pretty much all there. I think it's kind of astounding that it's not all beat up through the years. That looks like that's a factory thing, actually. Well, he's cute. I really do love Figaro brooches, and he's fantastic. Isn't he cool? Nice and old, too, for sure. I've never seen this type of pin before. I do have pins by Lucinda. What I will generally do is I will collect them for a whole season of going to thrift stores and yard sales. And then in the fall, sometimes I've amassed 15 or 20 of them and I'm able to get maybe $100 or something, or $80 or $70. I pay $1 each, so not bad. I've just never seen the music pins by her before. I have seen, of course, the house ones and also the lady ones and the Christmas ones. I might be forgetting something, but this is the first time I've ever seen the music pins. It's cool. I really like it. I like the colors and I like the glitter. This was $1. I love charm bracelets. I love coin jewelry too. These look like ancient coins. I love the sound it makes. And this is a Napier. So I knew it was a Napier right away because of that. And the spring ring. Hopefully you can see that. It says Napier right there. Isn't that a pretty thing? I actually like this. So I did try to look this up. I couldn't find one exactly like it. I saw other Napier coin bracelets, but not this one. So I don't know. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's worth something. I'll try to figure it out. I love it anyhow. I guess we're jumping around a little bit. This came from the table where I bought the gold earrings. And interestingly, I said to her, is this your jewelry? Because she had really, really big jewelry like this. And she said, no, she said, a friend of mine died and she willed me her jewelry collection. And I guess that's what she was doing there, selling jewelry. I mean, other than those gold earrings and a couple of the necklaces I got that I thought were really cool, there wasn't really great stuff or vintage stuff too much, but I love this. And this is something I like to call frankly faux. It's not trying to fool anybody. It's clearly not real. I think it's clearly fun, and I think it's beautiful too. And there are instances where you might not want to wear real jewelry. You know, I lived in New York City for 12 years, and yeah, maybe this isn't something if you had the real thing in this, you wouldn't want to wear this at night on the subway or whatever. I don't know, but we'll put this on our neck. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I really do. Not old, but cool. Definitely cool. This one I think is beautiful. Don't you love that? I do. Not old. There's our lobster claw clasp proving that. It is nice though. It's plastic, but we'll put that on our neck. I bet you that one's going to look incredible. I love those colors. So pretty. It's hard to pass up beautiful ABs like this. A little pair of clip earrings. Well, not that little, actually, but in nice shape. They need to be cleaned up a little bit. I could just look at these all day. These earrings clearly are imitating real diamonds. Western Germany, okay. These are probably from the 60s or something, I would guess. Wow, how nice. Don't these look like a copy of one of the big design houses? I love them. My camera's making them look a little yellowed off, and they're kind of not. Aren't they pretty? Nice big stones, foil backed, I'm sure. Lovely. Those are really lovely. Oops. This is one of the best Christmas tree pins that I found in a long time, actually. And it is sort of shocking that it's an unsigned piece. Look at how nicely that is made. Very nicely made. Not signed. It's so stunning. And look at that condition. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me just see if that's a mark. I don't think so, right? Nope, false alarm. Okay, just making sure. I love the colors. It's so interesting that it has the blue in there too, and I love the black background. I love Christmas pins, and this one's awesome. This is an interesting bracelet. I think I might have one like this already. It's a clamper, hinged clamper. That is not glass, just plastic. I like the heart-shaped bits though, the heart-shaped petals. Isn't that cool? Look at it from the side. Nice layers. I love that. So now what we're going to do is put a few of these on our neck, and then I have to get going because I have a super busy day today, but we will come back for part 2 because there is a lot more of this haul that I want to share with you, okay? Let's take a look at some of the stuff on the neck. We knew this one was going to look great, and it does. And this is just an extender. I didn't realize that before. That's kind of interesting. And oops, it does say something down here too. What did it say again? Made with love. But I think that's just on the extender part. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I think I'm probably just going to wear this one. I think it's very pretty. I love it. Here's the one I'm going to keep and wear. Do you like this one? I really do. I like this too. I don't know. I might put it on a different chain. It's definitely got that unfinished look to it, you know, almost a brutalist look. I love it. I'm really going to enjoy wearing this one. There wasn't much doubt that we were going to love this one. This one is definitely vintage inspired. Definitely looks like a vintage brooch. These stones are glued in. It's not like a, you know, super, super high-end piece. I think this is so pretty. How would this look on a black dress? It's lovely. I love the dangle downs, and they don't have to be at the same height either. I think I could pull one of the, you know, make a short one and a long one. Look at it from the side. And there is no clasp on this. This is just the one that you put on over your head. Oh, you are pretty, aren't you? I love that one. I knew this one was going to be killer. Check out these gemstone colors. Wow. Nice height, too. This one's in nice condition also. Well, you know, I try not to buy stuff that has damage. Sometimes I do, like inadvertently, because I'm buying a lot or something and there happens to be some damaged pieces inside. But even for, I think this was 3. Yeah, this came from the same place where I got the fake malachite necklace that I just showed you and the 14 karat gold earrings. I think her necklaces were either 3 or 4. So I paid something like that, 3 or 4 for this. Well, I love it. I really love it. Boy, this would go with a lot of things. It's a stunner. Well, that's all I've got for today. Stay tuned for more haul videos coming your way. Stay tuned for more sales videos too. I know a lot of people want to buy some of these pieces and you got it. Don't forget to let me know what your favorite pieces are. Subscribe to the channel if you want, and I will catch you next time, okay? Hugs and kisses, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.